Assalamualaikum and salam satu Malaysia. I hope everyone is doing well. So what we can see from the short drama, it was a teenager being cyberbullied by several cyberbullies. As we all know, technology's progression is often equated with the advancements of human societies. Pivotal innovations such as the internet have forever changed how people interact with these benefits. However, there are plenty of risks which we all should learn to be aware of. One of these is cyberbully. What is cyberbully? Cyberbully is any type of harassing, threatening, and demeaning language. It can also involve embarrassing another person online. Typically, this done through mean comments, online rumors, and even background remarks. There were 7 out of 10 teens are cyberbullied, and 80% of them use smartphones every day. Essentially, anything that is posted online that's intended to hurt or upset someone else, regardless of what topic it is considered to be cyberbullying. As technology has become more advanced, cyberbullying is now able to occur from several outlets including cell phones, internet chat rooms, online bloggings, emails, and instant messaging. Many teenagers find themselves spending countless hours using some form of digital technologies. According to CIA, the Wireless Association 2010, wireless use in the United States increased 78% from 2005 to 2009, with 276.6 million subscribers and more than 1.36 trillion text messages. Moreover, social media sites provide an environment where victims often become a target of cyberbullies. The most common social networking sites where cyberbullying occurs are Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube.
Why cyberbullying does happen? What are the factors that motivated this cyberbullying? Problems of cyberbullying arise as a result of the breakdown of relationships that emerge jealous feeling, no positivity and tolerance in their social relationships. Usually, neglect from parents is also one of the reasons why cyberbullying occurs. Attention is what everyone needs. Bullies feel that other people are more fortunate to get enough attention. Sometimes they just feel lonely and has no friends for them to express their feelings. Since they feel jealous, envy, angry, and struggle with making emotional attachment with people, so they motivate themselves to take revenge on innocent people. Next factor, bully feels powerful, greedy, and wants to control their victims. Therefore, the bullies choose those who are weak and do not have the courage to fight back. In this regard, there are 2 types of cyberbullying. The first one is a socially active person. They feel like they are the most dominant among others, which at other side, they assume that they can increase their self-confidence to distract someone's mental. The second point of cyberbullying types is socially inactive person. Inactive person has been a target to bullies because they want to prove to everyone, even themselves, that they are the strongest and have right to do whatever they want until it affects someone's life. And lastly, most of these bullies are due to their bad past, which is unlike other people. It is possible that they have been victims of cyberbullying before. This makes their ego and becomes a vengeful person to repay all the things they once experienced to a weak person like themselves before. They feel satisfied and make it as entertainment for themselves. This negative behavior, if not curbed as soon as possible, it will bring consequences in the future. So, if you are one of the bullies, please stop before it damages your life.
Do you know who is likely to become a victim of cyberbullying? Normally, the main target of cyberbullying are gender and physical appearance. For the gender, the research has discovered that female experience more cyberbullying than male, and the range of age for this gender to become a victim is from 15 to 18 years old. Now, we move to the physical appearance. It can be divided by 2, which are special need people and ordinary people. According to the statistic, the number shows that 66% of special need people being discriminated online than ordinary people. And lastly, for ordinary people, they always face discrimination online due to their body shapes and skin color. And the range of age for these people to become a victim of cyberbullying is from 15 to 25 years old.
Here are the few steps that I will explain about how to prevent cyberbullying. First is establish a climate communication with the child. One of the best ways for parents is to having a trust and communication towards the children. They need to spend some time with their children by asking about their daily life, their problems, anything they found from the social media, they found through the website, anything that they have explored by using the gadgets and tablets. So it is important for the parents to know what their children has been searching out. Number 2 is having a strategies to respond. To those victims of the cyberbullying, they should have not to stay still and face all the bullies without doing anything. However, the victim should know how to defend themselves from the bullies instead of let those people keep bullying them every day through the comments, through the social media, and everywhere, every platform nowadays. Third is by using a celebrity card, which means choose a right role models and influence them for yourself. Nowadays, all the artists and athletes have become a role models to everyone since they have encouraged to create a new social norms where bullying isn't something that can be proud of, but it is a shame of behavior. So to those who keep bullying other people, you should know what to do is a shame of yourself. Engage parents and youth. Create a community for adults and pupils about send a message against cyberbullying. People has to unite to stop cyberbullying. Lastly, emphasize positivity. Create a website or a blog where everyone can share their thoughts, their feelings, and engage the bullies and the victims so that can see from other different perspectives.
There are many effects of cyberbullying to the victim. This includes short and long-term effects. The first one for short-term effects is lower academic performance in school. This is because most of the cases of cyberbullying happens in school by spreading photos, posts and messages among friend groups, and many times that content is uploaded permanently. The next is social isolation. Because cyberbullying happens on the internet, the bullied would often be advised to shut their phone and computers off, but this often means cutting off their communication medium. In this technology era, phones and computers are the most important ways to communicate with others. They would feel secluded and cut off if that option of communication is taken away from them. The last one for the short-term effects of cyberbullying is feeling worthless and disinterested. Victims of cyberbullying may feel worthless about themselves. As a result, they can begin to doubt their worth and value. Now let's move on to the long-term effects. Now for the long-term effect. The long-term effect mostly on our mental than our physical. The first one is post-traumatic stress disorder. PTSD can be caused by any traumatic event such as cyberbullying. The victim would eventually feel like they could be attacked at any time and may come to question who they can trust to be in their lives. The second one is chronic depression that leads to suicidal. Cyberbullying and depression goes hand in hand, and it can increase the risk of suicidal thoughts, suicide plans, and suicide attempts. The victim of cyberbullying often feel hopeless, and they would eventually think that the only way to escape is by committing suicide.
In conclusion, cyberbullying is a problem in societies that are advanced enough to have the technology to connect with other people online and is not easily flexible. Cyberbullying can affect anyone, but its most prominent is in today's generation. So,
Stop
cyberbullying.